Hello, anyone and everyone. I am back with some more Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. Except this is the demo, I just realized. That's funny. Not what I intended. Alright. Let's try the actual full game this time. So last time I was playing, I got up to the Medusa fight, which was okay. Didn't blow me away. So played from the demo. So the demo goes to the first section where you, up to the first boss fight with the guy in the golden armor. Played through that, played through the first two bosses after that, Medusa being the second. Been enjoying myself pretty well so far. It's been interesting. I was a little harsh on the game, I think. And I probably will continue to be in my comments, only because, you know.
Gorgon has lost her primordial chaos gem. Now I can use it burning pop.
Negative things tend to stick out in the mind, I think, for a while, more so than positive. At least initially, I think. And then the positive things you kind of hold on to more, I think. At least that's how I experience games. I'll tend to kind of, bitch and moan a little bit about whatever's happening in the moment-to-moment action. But I tend to forget about those negatives when I play. And often I look back at games, like whenever I recall playing a game, I usually remember it as a good experience, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if that's just a trick of how my mind in particular works or what, but in any case. Okay, so this took me back, so I wasn't able to actually save as far as I did get, which means I might have to do a puzzle again. I didn't really think about that. Well, we'll figure it out. Hopefully I don't have to redo too much of what I've already done. But either way, it's fine. I also remember the control scheme. I took a little bit of time and played a little more of the original Lords of Shadow to capture some footage and also just kind of remember how it handled a few things versus how Lords of Shadow 2 handles a few things. And I gotta say, I really do like the original Lords of Shadow, and I probably will stream that at some point also. I don't think I'm going to stream Mirror of Fate. It's not as interesting a game to watch, frankly. It's just a less interesting game overall, and at least in my experience. Oh, nice! I can jump through the window. That's cool. I thought that might have like an invisible wall, but that's actually pretty sweet. So, in any case, I probably won't be playing Mirror of Fate, although my goal is to either write or, well, I'll write in any case, but either write some essays or produce a video on the Mercury Steam Lords of Shadow games. So this playthrough is because of that, basically. So it's kind of interesting. This game I don't think is very fondly remembered by most people. I think it's sold fairly well, but I think reception is definitely mixed on it, and it does not. I don't think people look back on this game with fondness the way they do for the original, which I'm actually really interested to explore, because in terms of the aesthetics, I like this a lot. I like a lot of the changes they've made, particularly in being able to control the camera, and it justifies. You'll see this more in combat, but I'll demonstrate it here really quick. So in Lords of Shadow, both this one and the first one, when your dodge and your block are on the same button, L2. However, you also have to dodge with the L2 and the left directional stick. So if I hold L2 and then move in a direction, I dodge. Can I dodge diagonally? Yeah, sort of. Yeah. That's justifiable. It's not ideal. I really don't like that you have... Ooh, that was interesting. I don't like that you have your dodge and block buttons on the same button, because you'll see me later, I'm sure, attempt to block and I accidentally dodge or whatever because I'm trying to face the enemy that's attacking me. It's sort of justifiable in this game because you have the right analog stick to control the camera. It is not justifiable, in my opinion, in Lords of Shadow, because the right analog stick does absolutely nothing. The camera is controlled entirely by the game. Therefore, they could have mapped it so that dodging was tied to the analog stick the way it is in God of War. They didn't do that, and I kind of think they didn't do that maybe for the very superficial reason of not wanting to be compared to God of War, which would be a real shame, because I think it would have improved Lords of Shadow immensely. It would have made combat a lot more fluid, I think. I mean, ideally that game would have had a controllable camera also, but it doesn't, so it is what it is. Alright. Let's see if I can remember how to fight here. Basic combat is very similar to the original Lords of Shadow. You have your whip, but you have 2 additional weapons as well, which come in handy. Well, they're interesting. I don't know how vital they are, but they are interesting. I don't know how much different they make the gameplay overall. What is that? Okay, so that is what it does. That's what I figured. Oh, they also cause problems on the ground. What you're supposed to do on these guys is this. Not doing so well right now. Okay, so you still can't hit this guy in the front. And more unfortunately, you can't let's see. I meant to jump there. That's... My input is not responding as well as I'd like. Yeah, so you just have to hit this guy in the back. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Oh, maybe because I maxed out my focus. Finally. I keep doing that. I keep forgetting that R2 is not the right button. It's circle in this game for whatever reason. I'm not really sure why they changed that, to be perfectly honest. Circle was the secondary weapon, and now it's R2. I don't really get that. It's not a huge deal, really, either way. It's just an interesting change. No, really? I'm not really a fan of these little mini games here. I don't really understand what they're supposed to achieve, to be quite honest. All you're doing is opening the door. I don't get why you have to. It's not a huge deal or anything like that. It's just strange. Alright, slow walk through the fire here. I guess I just got here when I stopped last time, because I don't remember this at all. So that's good. See, I like that they...
Oh, my prince! What a great honor to have you in my humble business! Please, come in! Come in!
I feel like this guy's voice changes every time I see him. Also, I don't really understand why Dracula is missing a shirt.
We haven't got much merchandise. We've only just opened to the public. Please understand, Majesty. Well then, what do you think of my shop, sir? The world is what you make of it, sir. If it doesn't fit, you make alterations.
I thought he was going to press a button under the desk like
How may I help you?
a silent alarm deal or something. I don't really want anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming I can get all... I don't need all these things.
A pleasure to serve you, my lord.
Wait, so is that all this does? Is take me here? What is this?
You need an arcane object to invoke the power of that mirror, my lord.
Okay.
Wait, my prince! Your emblem.
Yeah. Okay.
The dragon returns.
Extinct for eons, the existence of dragons has been relegated to a mere mention in legend and myth. However, their legacy has remained latent in the blood of their ancestors and inherited by their descendants, awaiting the arrival of the chosen one to rise again. An old prophecy describes how a mysterious talisman was created in ages long past to ensure the return of the beast. Only when its centuries-old scales have been collected will the dragon be reborn. With the talisman of the dragon selected, press and hold R2 to use it. I have no idea what it does, but I'm going to find out. I presumably cannot use it here. So now I have this thing. Let's get out of the shop, which I will hopefully never have to revisit.
Sobek will have questioned the scientist by now. I should return to the city.
I'm assuming this is all load time here. Interesting that they didn't use any other methods like this so far to hide the load times. It's just literally just loading. Although it's not as bad as Lords of Shadow, where everything is segmented into its own little level that has loading in between each of them. That's the one huge drawback of that game, is that it's broken up into levels. When it would have been really cool if it would have been interconnected. I mean, there's no way it could have done that, but God, everything in this game is just cutting up and dropping blood everywhere. The Kleidos is an amazing relic from a long-forgotten time in which warriors thirsty for recognition had to pass the challenges that only it could offer. Anyone who wanted to test their valor in the arena of the Kleidos first had to find the runes that complete it, a total of 16. For every 4 runes, the warrior had the right to a series of challenges. Finding all the runes and completing the associated challenges is only within the reach of a chosen few. However, there's a final condition for those brave enough to try. The Kleidos only activates in the ancient words written on the runes, if the ancient words written on the runes are read. However, as far as this chronicler knows, the creature known as the Chupacabras is the only living being that speaks this forgotten tongue. Okay, so I have to go, if I want to go through this challenge, I will have to go back to the Chupacabra, which I don't really feel like doing. I think it's just probably some kind of enemy, thing where you just fight a bunch of enemies in a pit type of deal. Which is cool. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to who would write out that? See, they're trying to mimic the way you would talk if you're dying, but instead it just makes no sense. To come to this abandoned shop, the relics and potions. Oh, actually, he's drunk. Surely they are arcane and powerful, but I shouldn't have drunken all the cups that were left. Hiccup. I think. Yeah. Also, like, who would write hiccup? They wouldn't. Ugh. I think I'll sleep here for a while. Even Dracula's dungeon seems like a nice place now. Not even the screams of pain or the smell of death interrupt my daydreaming. With the loot I've amassed today, I will be a powerful warrior tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow's better. The only useless relic I've found is this quill that transcendeth. Oh no, that transcribeth everything you say. I see. Okay, all right. Touche game. Made me look like an idiot. Look at that move. That's fine. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, now I gotta remember how to do this thing. I don't remember. Vampiric power, maybe? Plague rats, chaos power. Is the wolf in here? Oh boy. Yeah, I know what the wolf altar is. I just don't remember how to activate it. Oh, okay. You just press circle, that's it. Okay, now I can go back to the castle via here and time travel myself out of here. While I slow walk. A lot of slow walking in this game. Yeah, that must be loading time too, I guess. Oh, it's all black and white. Interesting. Oh, no, it's not. It's just... So is that supposed to be... That's supposed to be like your eyes. I guess that's supposed to be what that is. I'm not totally sure. Yeah, you can see color. Okay. Not sure. Now I'm in a parking lot. Cool. I assume I go through here. Yeah. There's no indicator telling me what floor I'm going to. Just the little things sometimes. Cool. Oh, I know you. I beat you up pretty good. Lord knows what Zobek's done with you since I've been away.
Yes. To tell you the truth, she hasn't shut up.
Do you find me attractive, my prince?
Absolutely.
Reading her mind. but there is only chaos and fury there.
Because he's impotent.
Something is buried deep,
You both are.
but I'm unable to see it.
My dear Zober. If only you could see what I see. I see you hate
She's too far
while my
gone.
brother's skin
She'll
swell
kill
up.
herself
It'll
before we
be
get
slow,
anything out of her.
Very slow, so you feel every
If she was
pain
human again,
imaginable.
I might
Trust
be able to
you will
reach her.
stop deciding against us, you scum!
Then let's give her back her humanity.
Oh, make me pretty again. Oh,
Yes.
please.
How does she talk with no lips?
Pretty again.
This
And those
disease
teeth.
is manufactured. So they must have made an antidote as well.
Oh, you are so clever. So clever, my handsome
Yes.
prince.
Of course. It must have been created when developing the virus to protect those chosen to serve them. Judging by the look of you, sadly it would seem you're not one of the chosen, my dear.
No, my dear. Sadly, I am just one of Satan's horse.
Damn. Didn't even burn her eye out. That's even crazier.
Look around. See what I can
Very
find.
well, but make your own way there. It's risky to open a portal. It's likely the acolytes are aware of her disappearance by now. I don't want to leave supernatural traces that could lead back to me.
For mercy, you pigs. You disgust me. You scum. You scum.
Alright, that was interesting. So, one thing about this game, too, it really toned up the... it's weird they don't react to you when you...
You will be
Oh.
his slave forever.
I guess she
creature.
does, sort of. Okay. They definitely toned up the cursing and violence and sex appeal type of deal. I'm not really sure... well, I mean, I can't imagine why they did so, but I think it was a weird choice. It's a game that definitely didn't need that element. This way. But I want to go see if I can explore all around first. I probably will have my progress blocked. Yeah, nothing here. Can't go there. Okay. We'll go where the game wants me to go. That's fine. More elevator action. Quite the load times here. Kind of surprised. Somebody's gonna start wrecking these monsters on the street now, I guess. What are they doing? Beating a guy with his own limbs? I thought I got the timing on that one first fine, but I guess I didn't. I don't like you have to get like right up on him to do that. He's got a whip, so why can't he just... Why can't he just grab him with the whip? Can I not pick that up? Nope, I guess I have too many. Whatever that is. Okay, let's see. What do I guess I want the daggers. Even though I haven't really used them. Not sure how good they are in this game. I don't know if there are any... There might be some enemies that are specifically weak to them, like there are the werewolves in Lords of Shadow. I'm not sure. I'll have to try it out. Anything good this way? Cars are not destructible. All right. Man, the camera's really interesting in this game because it's controllable, but like during fights, it also does a lot to control itself if you have the setting on, like I do. Oh, I have 5,500 points. I should probably invest some of those into some skills. 5,500. I might be able to do something good with one of these, right? Oh, I have that. Okay. What does this one do? Immediately after a synchronized block, you can unleash a devastating direct counterattack. I thought I had this skill already. Alright. I'll buy it. Oh, is that for the Chaos Claw specifically? What? You have filled the mastery container for a skill. Transfer the content to the weapon to increase the mastery level and improve its performance comments. I do not understand what that means. Yeah, I don't really understand that. Whatever. Sure, why not? Might as well just get all the basic skills. Press and hold to start a sequence of fast attacks. Yeah, so these are all okay. So these attacks are all the same as in. Well, I should have been buying upgrades in Lords of Shadow, which is not a surprise. I just, yeah, that's fine. I don't want the aerial whip upgrade. What else can be upgraded? Sustained whip. Yeah. All right. I typically find it's better to upgrade your basic skills because you use them a heck of a lot more. Well, it's very dark in here. There's also nothing here. Wrong button. Okay, what's my main mission? There we go. Oh yeah, I was going totally the wrong way. Okay, so I have to figure out how to get out of here. Oh, Nope. Oh, I wonder if I... Let's try this. Yep.
The flames don't go out entirely. I must do something else to extinguish them.
I don't know what that means. Guess I should have just looked around for the obvious clue. I have the hints turned on, which is probably a good thing. I don't know. I'm assuming that I don't know if that would have shown up if I had the hints off or not. More elevator action. Right, a lot of elevators in this chapter. What would you do if you got on an elevator with this guy? Just standing like this. elaborate cape. No shirt. Very long hair. I mean, he's a good looking dude, so there's that, but I don't know. I just think it would be a little off-putting. That is some janky plane action. You see, you see that? Some jittery plane. That's funny. Whoa. Yeah, stuff really is hitting the fan here. Munchy, munch, munch. The camera is just... Well, I gotta, like, sit back. It's driving me kind of crazy. So that took so long. Jeez. So that actually will knock enemies back a little bit. That's interesting. You running away now? Where did you go? Oh. If you're not careful, you'll kill them before you have a chance to suck their blood. Of course, I think I have full health, so it doesn't really matter that much. But you get extra experience for doing that, which would be nice. All right, let me search around here a little bit so I can see if I have any pain boxes to pick up or anything. That may be exclusive to the castle. I'm not sure. Nope. As I say that, there's one right there. Question is, how do I get to it? Because it looks like it's behind an invisible wall. Unless I can go... Looks like I gotta access it from the other side, probably. Yeah, okay. And I may need a different power for that one. Yeah. Alright. Hopefully I'll remember to come back to that. I don't know why I'm going down here, but I am. Hopefully there'll be some goodies. Yeah, on the one hand, I do like that they made Dracula more agile than Gabriel. And that makes sense. Unfortunately, in order to achieve that, the control's a little sloppier. Is that all? Wait, so... Oh, that's where I just came from. Okay. I got it. Hopefully I can get out of here. Actually, it looks like... Yeah, I can. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming this will open up at a later date. Can't get to there. Yeah, okay. Alright. Wait. Hang on a second. Oh. Right. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I like that you can preempt. I'm trying to, yeah, I was trying to get him so I can do that. I really like that I can knock guys over with my dodge, though. I don't know if I could do that before. I'm not sure why I'm getting all these slow-mo shots, but that's fine. Sweet, I like that. I definitely like that you can do that. That's very cool. What kind of pain box are you? Sehep? I don't know what that would have said. Oh, maybe the entrance is over here. Oops. Yep. Indeed it is. Alright. Wait, did I check over here first? Okay, nothing. Cool. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to have to turn into a rat over here. Sure enough, I do. Hmm. What was the point of this? Oh, am I on the other side? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, and I can't control the camera in here. Oh, yeah, I can, sort of. Okay, so I'm just on the other side of this. Although I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really sure why you have to do it that way. Tribute memorial to Andras de Weigel, soldier of the Brotherhood of Light. The descendants of the Weigels, deeply rooted in the city, wish to express and share with their neighbors and visitors their eternal admiration and gratitude to the brave Andras. This corner of the city will always be a place of meditation, mediation and seclusion, a place to celebrate that the Prince of Darkness was defeated forever by all those who fought and died so that we might live in peace today. Andras was one of them. His descendants could not be more proud of his bravery and sacrifice. Rest in peace. I'm assuming we'll find out that Andras was actually kind of a wimp and didn't do anything. He certainly did not defeat Dracula forever. For the Architects Guild to the Fathers of the City. Following the siege of Dracula's castle and his subsequent defeat, the site remains in ruins for at least 2 centuries. It took generations for the first colonists to dare set foot in a land considered to be cursed. In an act of bravery and reclaiming their memory, those colonists decided to establish themselves on the foundations of the destroyed castle, founding the colony that is our city today. As terrible as the events that occurred during the reign of Dracula were, the very existence of this city is proof of the strength, determination, and invincibility of the human spirit. Yeah, I don't disagree with that, I suppose. Why am I grabbing him? That... I don't know why I wasn't grabbing him. I was right there. I wish I could make those animations go more quickly. Maybe I can. Yeah, I don't think I can. That's a shame. This does get a little old after a while. Yeah, so obviously it gives you a warning for attacks that you can't block, which I have mixed feelings about. On the one hand, I think you do need some way to tell that an attack can't be blocked, because otherwise you'll end up blocking or trying to block a bunch of attacks that you'll then get hit by, and that's a bummer. On the other hand, I think it's a little bit weird to have such an obvious marker. You know, ideally they would have probably done away with non-blockable attacks in general. It's not something I'm really a fan of. I feel like there are better ways around that. Oh, yeah. But it's not too bad, really. Alright, let's try... Nope. Nope. Something dumb, I'm sure. Oh. I'm sure something dumb that I need to do, right? Yeah, it is. Alright. Can I... Oh yeah, I forgot that's gonna hurt me. I'm actually not sure. I assumed it had to do with that. Oh, yeah, it does. It's just not what I thought it was. Simpler, I didn't have to blow anything up. I don't know what this game's obsession is with disinfection showers.
Beginning in 3, 2, 1.
Am I supposed to be afraid of this, or what?
Procedure finalizing. The doors will open.
Clearly, this is not the most sanitary place in the world anymore. Destructible environment is good. Probably have to turn into a rat to get through there, I'm guessing. Maybe. So far so good, actually, in terms of the combat. This memorial was created for the construction of the city's mental hospital. In 1902, during the foundation works for the building, a mass grave was discovered with thousands of skeletal remains of newborns. Until then, no one believed certain legends about the concubines of Dracula who transformed into snakes, entered the houses of the towns around the castle, and took away babies. Now we know those horrible legends were true. Let this memorial be a tribute to all those who lived, suffered, and died during those times of atrocity and despair. Okay, so this is a world that very much knows that Dracula was a real thing. Right? This is not... Dracula is not a legend. Real. I mean, he is, but they're aware of him. He's not treated as entirely fictitious. Which is kind of interesting. Alright. Probably have to turn to a rat somewhere around here. Wait. Yeah, because I have to go through here. And it does not appear like there's a way to do that. Through normal means. So, let's try to find a dark corner to turn to a rat. I don't know why I can't just turn into a rat in any old place, but I can't, so. What does this do?
Cleaning procedure initiated.
Okay, so that just shuts it. Initiates this, which is not especially useful. Of course, running water doesn't kill vampires in this lore, which is fine. Does he get wet if he's under it? Oh, it's a loading. Okay, that's why it exists. Okay, got it. Got it.
Cleaning.
Just trying to figure out what's up with this. I assume that's what it is doing anyway. Alright, let's see. Does Dracula get wet? No. No effect. Oh, maybe I can just... Yep, okay. Sorry, I just feel like destroying everything. It's quite fun. Now I turned. I knew I was gonna have to turn to rats eventually. Okay, let's go through here. And then, oh, can I turn into man? Oh, he is cheesy with this. All right. No, I can't leave. Okay. Maybe there's a way to get in there and I'm just not aware of it yet. Alright, what's going on here? I'm going this way. Nope, can't dodge that one. The close quarters is kind of a weird thing too. Oh, I should have been able to dodge that one. See, the vampire ability really limits my need to use the void sword. Like, I really don't feel like using it because I can just bite people. do one thing if I could only fight certain enemies or something, but there doesn't really seem to be a limit to who I can attack that way, so I don't really quite understand the point of having a health restoration ability tied to the Void Sword as well as a vampiric sucking of blood. Just seems a little bit redundant. Can I just go down? Alright. Here we go. Now I wonder if I can dodge those second attacks. I bet I can. Uh, so, interesting also, their second attack can... Their second attack can be unblockable, or the first attack can be unblockable, but no, I don't think both. I think it's one or the other. I'm not sure what this did. Oh, I can't turn it on yet. Okay. There we go. Pretty straightforward puzzle, if I'm being honest. But that's fine. In a game like this, I don't want the puzzles to be too challenging. I just want them to be kind of interesting, is really all. I feel like there's gotta be a way up there, right? Oh well. More chaos fuel. See, I don't... Especially doing that many in a row, it's like... If you're not going to give me the room to dodge, which I need... then you shouldn't have undodgeable attacks, especially if they can do them like that frequently. I would rather than make the dodging, or not the dodge, I would rather than making the parrying more difficult to pull off, frankly. But have you be able to do it, you know, really consistently for pretty much all their attacks. I think that'd be a better solution. I've been talking quite a bit about that, but it's really the main focus of the combat. It's very clear they want you to combine dodging and blocking. But in order to do that effectively, like, dodging lets you... I mean, you can dodge from super far away, right? But if you want to block, which you should want to, because it gives you opportunity to deal a lot of damage, then you have to put yourself in harm's way. I don't know. I don't think there's enough... I don't think the balance between the unblockable and blockable attacks is quite evened out. I think it skews a little heavily towards unblockable. A little too much. Oh, I was supposed to go this way. Okay. Let's go the other way first. Oh, am I back here? Oh, okay. Got it. Got it, got it. Boss time. Right? It's gotta be. Or at least big enemy time. I always forget that I can do that too. Yeah, really what it does is incentivizes dodging, which is okay, but blocking is so fun. Alright, it is a boss. I was hoping so. It looked like too big of an arena not to be.
About time. Ready for your orders, lads? Sir, yes, sir. Can't see any possessed around here, Captain. Just this man here. He's not wearing a gas mask. I can see that. You'll have to come with us, sir. Hey, perhaps you didn't hear me, sir.
Really like weird, augmented.
Step aside.
Interesting. Some mech action in their Castlevania game. I'm digging that.
Surround him!
I do not like boss fights that are I don't like boss fights that are multiple enemies usually. Really? No, of course I'm not human. What? why they would have thought I was human. Cool. Oh, that is actually not so bad.
Hold your position! Why won't he fall?
'Cause I'm way stronger than you, dude. That's why. I've got to have a boss fight after this, right? That was way too lackluster. That was really it. Oh man. Something for more than that. Alright. Moving right along. I forget what this does. I do not remember what that does at all. Oh well. That's fine. I will say, at least Lords of Shadow dressed up the loading a little more. You get the book. You get the storybook thing. You get Zobek talking a lot. That's cool. I mean, at least, if you're going to have loading, at least it makes it somewhat interesting. This is a little... just... it's very obviously... just loading times. Man, that's just... it just happens too fast. The camera doesn't react fast enough to keep the momentum correct. But on the other hand, if it moved faster, it would be extremely vomit-inducing, I think. So I'm not using much magic, and I'm not sure if that is because I don't need it. I don't know if it's being replenished in part when I munch on guys. I'm not really sure. I should try to pay a little more attention to that to see. I think this is back to the beginning. Yeah, it is. This is back to the start of the game, really. So I was not supposed to go down here. Okay, I can't jump on that. Oh. A lot of sewer action in this game. Alright, more boss? Please be another boss fight. No, it's just these guys. I don't... That's weird, I wasn't even using... Yeah, these guys aren't very difficult one-on-one, really. It's just... that you have to fight them in a group, which is true of pretty much any enemy in these games. In the year of our Lord, 1830, the banners that the glorious army of the Brotherhood of Light carried during the final battle against Dracula were found on this very site. This memorial commemorates and celebrates that the paladin Roland de Roncesvalles, commanding 500,000 men, defeated the Prince of Darkness, freeing this land from the atrocious yoke that subjected it to horror and death for so long. No one returned from that battle. It is known that Roland de Roncesvalles managed to channel the power of the seven archangels through his battle cross. Historians still debate about whether he did so before or after Dracula exterminated the entire army. Okay, I remember that. That calls back to when we fought Roncesvalles. He pulled out his cross to try to, I don't know, use God's power against us, and it basically ended in a thermonuclear blast of some kind. What we do know is the energy release could be seen and heard for thousands of miles around. The castle was mostly reduced to ash, and no one ever saw Dracula again. Let us give thanks for that. Yeah, I was definitely not defeated. I, meaning Dracula, was not defeated during that at all. Instead... Alucard showed up, and that was kind of it. We don't know what happened after that. Okay, this is where I fought what's your face. See, I'm not good at reading that because they come, but the warning comes a little late for me to. And that's partly on me, of course. I'm expecting to dodge, and if I dodge, then I'm not going to. I meant block. You know, if I'm going to block, I'm setting up to block like that, and so I'm not looking to dodge because I have to keep my hand away from the analog stick in order to block. I just don't think it's a very good system. That's the other problem is that I can be attacked twice So I'm in the middle of doing one. I'm doing a move like this, right? And the other guy comes up and smacks me, and I have no way to like avoid it or prevent it. So that's kind of an unfortunate little thing too, which is a limitation of the game itself. I will improve, but I'm a little slower to adapt to it than I'd like. So that's the direction I'm supposed to go, but how do I get up there? And surprisingly, this game doesn't have Batman vision or whatever. There are also some pants, man. Shoot. Alright. Do I have to go rat? That does not look like it. Wait, no. Okay, so there is a pain box up there. Is there like a lever I pull? What is going on here? I'm missing something very, very basic, I'm sure. I thought for sure that'd be it. Nope. This is where it came from, right? Yeah, definitely is. Okay. I do not remember if I've been here or not. I don't think I have. Oh, I see. Okay, I just had to go to the top layer and go through there. Got it. That's fine. Now what? Oh.
Sealing decontamination hatch.
Got it.
Releasing cleaning gas. Please do not make sudden movements. Procedure terminated. Hatch opening.
I wasn't sure I'd make that actually. One thing I do like about this is that they make pain boxes very distinct from the corpses and stuff where you pick up letters, so that you're not in question about what you're going to get. In Lords of Shadow, everything is done through the corpses, and sometimes you get a shard of life or magic, and other times you get just a letter, usually like some puzzle clue or something. And that's a little annoying. It'd be nice to know up front what you were going to get, especially if it's only those options. Alright, I've got to get out of this narrow tunnel here. Or do I actually? You have a shotgun? That's a very weird choice. Okay, let's explore around here a little bit. Weird. Not sure why I wasn't able to do that before. Sweet. Finally get a level up on my chaos magic, so that's good. Been over here already. This loops. Okay. Okay, don't do that. Oh boy. All the way back down, huh? Oh, okay. That's not so bad. Yeah, traversing around as Dracula is a lot more fun than traversing around as Gabriel. That was still pretty fun, but it's more fun to do this. Wait, can I not? I was gonna say. Yeah, I really wish you could skip these cutscenes. Not cutscene, whatever you want to call them. They are quite slow. Oh, okay. That actually hurts me. I don't understand why you... You just knocked me out of there? Okay. One thing that's interesting too is I do find it easier to build up your focus so that you can recover magic more quickly. That's a huge issue in Lords of Shadow. Especially if you die in the middle of a boss fight and you get taken back to the checkpoint. You come back with like half your health and like no magic, and it can be a real problem to get through the rest of the boss fight without those things because you rely so heavily on them. It requires you to, you know, get focus and build up your attack, and then, you know, hope that you don't get hit. And, you know, they're just... The risk is high of getting hit, of course, for, you know, reasons that you can't control necessarily. And it's just not a good proposition. It would have been nice if there was another way to get magic back. Maybe block... I mean, you know, maybe blocking should have given you some magic, like... Actually, kind of would have been cool if you could block with, like, right and left. And I think you could have done that. I think you could have done that in that game without too much problem, to be perfectly honest. I'll have to think a little more about the control scheme, but that would have been really cool if you could have blocked with right or left, and that way you could have regained your magic by timing your blocks perfectly. That would have been a way better solution, in my opinion, than what we have, which is where you have to basically just wail away on guys without getting hit for a while and then soak up the magic power. I don't really like that much. Tangible differences in the sediment found under this land prove that a great explosion of energy had its epicenter at this very spot. Originally, geologists thought that it was the result of the impact of an enormous meteorite. However, following the recent discovery of numerous human remains, the hypothesis defended by the church has gained greater strength. It claims that the release of energy was the work of God himself, and that it was he who channeled his power through Roland de Roncesvalles, its representative on Earth, to defeat the forces of evil. Even today, scientists and believers disagree on these theories. We pray that one day we will know the truth. Oh, I could have gone down here the whole... Really? Oh, alright. Didn't notice that door. No, I don't think I can jump on those. door definitely appears to be the right place. Oh, it is. Okay. I'm gonna have to duke it out on this elevator. It's pretty big. Well, I have 6,000 experience points. Should probably spend those on something. Do any upgrades available? Yes, press and hold. That's not one I ever really use. Those are the only two that are upgradable? No. Oh yeah, definitely upgrade that one. Alright. What else have I got? Oh, okay, so that's just same skill. It's just if you have... Okay, that one's not the same, but I need way more points. Yeah, I need a lot more points for those skills, so I'm just gonna keep the ones I've got and accrue some more first. This does explain why you pick up experience from just smashing stuff in the environment, because you need a ton of experience points in order to unlock some of these skills. I think I need to drop down that guy. No, that's not the way I need to go. I need to go this way. This game's pace is so slow. It's really interesting. Compared to Lords of Shadow, you just crawl along the levels. Very different atmosphere to the first game, where it's just pretty action-packed, like, from start to finish. There are some quiet moments, but if you're not watching a cutscene, you are pretty much fighting some guys and solving a few puzzles here and there. This game is much more... I don't want to say contemplative, because that's not really the word for it. Can I? No, I think I have to go. Deliberate pace, maybe, is a better way to put it. Here stands the remains of the majestic bridge that connected the two tallest towers of Dracula's castle. On it, countless soldiers fought with bravery and gave their lives to control this point of immense strategic value. Thanks to them, the army of the Brotherhood reached the chamber of the Vampire Lord and expelled him from the world of the living once and for all. As a symbol of the success and determination of mankind, this bridge is recognized as a cultural heritage site and has remained practically unaltered to this day. Let us remember it was like it was and take pride in the sacrifice of our ancestors. No, I think that's actually it up here. That's... alright. Can I just jump over to the side? Or do I do... Oh, I see. Okay. Got it. Nearly all of our illustrious city was built on the ruins of the solemn castle of Dracula. The remains include relics of the great historical value. They are essential pieces in the study of what happened 500 years ago that remain trapped in the rock. That is why the work of our team is expanding the subway system is constantly interrupted, so that those objects can be extracted by archaeologists. It is estimated that, at this rate, construction of the tunnels could be completed in 2057. We ask citizens and future users of our transport line to be patient. Thank you for your understanding. Alright. It looks as though I'm supposed to go down there, but let's see what's up here first, if there's anything. Oh, it just takes me back. That's... right? Yeah, it does. Shoot. That's not what I wanted. Or is this different? No, it's not. Okay. So I went around. Did I just go around in a circle for no reason? I'm kind of confused by this. Actually, yeah, now I'm not. No, I'm not sure. No. Alright, let's just go down here and see what happens. This doesn't look familiar. This is another interesting thing. So, some of those doors you have to open require you to do those QuickTime events. Turning the wheel there does not, and I don't understand that, like, the logic behind which ones do and which ones don't. Alright, I'm going to have to become a rat. No surprise there. Oh, it's these guys again. Okay. What am I doing as a rat, though? Not sure I understand. That door has to open, I'm assuming. Yeah, okay. So I need to do is figure out a way how to possess, I think. I'm really not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure I get this. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing there to do. Alright, let's try to just use wings. Unless I can go through here as a rat, that'd be pretty cool. Nope. Let's try to use bats on both of them and see what happens. I'm assuming I have to possess one to open the door. And then maybe use the rest to go through? That's probably what it is. Right? Right. Yeah, I got that part. Can I get by both of them? Let's try it this way. Yeah. And then scoot by him as a rat, I assume.
Access granted.
No, I walk... Okay, I don't understand. What's the point of having the rats there? Maybe there's a secret area I didn't see, but I don't know. That seems very weird to me.
Releasing decontaminating steam. Please wait. Area decontaminated. Hold your position until the hatch is completely open.
This is going to be a heck of a stealth section, I think. What do I need from this guy? Nothing other than to distract him, I think. Ah, jerk. Okay. I also like that you don't have to, like, balance Dracula on the beams as carefully. He just kind of runs along them. Much more acrobatic, which is very much appreciated. I'm supposed to go down. But I can't do that until he leaves. Question is, will he leave for good? Maybe. Oh, I think I have to possess him too. Yeah, I do. Really? Hmm.
The acolytes must keep the antidote in a safe place.
I'm assuming they do. That's weird. I don't... Yeah, okay. And there's a rat thing there, too. I don't understand. Got it, okay. That's no problem. But I obviously have to figure out a way to... Alright, let's try running over here. Maybe I'm not supposed to do that. Maybe I'm supposed to just get this door open. But then why would I be able to run along the top of the thing? Because I don't think I'll make it if I have to possess him all the way back there. I think I just have to sneak up on him like this. I guess. Yeah. As always, it's easier than I think it is. Yeah, I always think it's going to be some, complicated puzzle, and it never is. It's always relatively straightforward. Oops. Okay. Forced me to the cutscene. Now I got turned to the rat. Okay. Cool. I don't know why it's all the way back here, but it is. So yeah, I mean, I definitely kind of understand why people really don't like these sections of the game. They're not great, I'll be honest. They're not, like, terrible, but they do, the point is to be an action game. And this is certainly not an action game at this very moment. I mean, you have stealth action games, those are things. But the core of this game is not stealth. So these sections are kind of just like, unnecessary. Who are these dudes? I assume I can just wreck these guys. I also like how it's like the darkness is just kind of arbitrary. Like seeps out of nowhere. Did none of those guys sitting there see me? Or are they dead? I was gonna say, am I gonna find on a train? Heck yeah. Now we're talking. It's like a side scroller now, kind of. No, not quite. Oh boy. Don't do that, I guess. Oh boy. What do I do here? What do I do here? Oh. That was not very clear. Alright, at least I got the checkpoint. Sword time. Oh, that's not good. Oh boy. Did you see the hitbox on that thing? I don't think he actually made contact with me. Character model to character model, but
Wherever this train goes, I'll find the antidote.
I wonder how many lines he had to read about like this, like these little teeny like loading screen lines. I bet there were quite a few. I actually do like his voice for Dracula. I'm not as fond of the voice actor that they chose for Simon. Oh, that okay. Okay. I was not aware that I should have been, I suppose. I guess I have to kill. I don't have to go there.
Where the acolytes keep the antidote.
All right. Let's try this again. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Okay. It's not that. Did I die because I got hit before, or did I die because the train broke apart? I assume it's because the train broke apart. Not the last death. The last death I got shot to death. I obviously can't do anything about that. So I'm really not sure what to do there. What do I do there? I really don't know what to do there. I'm gonna have to look this up because that's really strange. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Got it, got it. I don't know. That's annoying to me.
This train will take me to where the acolytes keep the antidote.
Because you'll see, but you're supposed to use the bats, which is not something you do in combat. Like, they've trained you to do the stealth sections and the combat sections. So to throw in a combat mechanic using the bats into a stealth mechanic into the combat is really, really weird. I do not care for that approach at all. What? What? Why aren't you doing? Why didn't you do it? If it also doesn't work when you do it,
Wherever this train
that's
goes,
even worse.
I'll find the antidote.
I may end up giving up right here. This is really, really stupid. Oh, come on. Especially if he just kills you, like, right away. And the loading is so slow.
Acolytes keep the antidote.
I have the bat selected, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. Why did you not do it? I don't understand. I don't understand that at all. I have the bat selected. I target him with them. Nothing happens.
Wherever this train goes, I'll find the antidote.
I am sure that's how you do it, but... I just want to make sure. Did that. I can do from all the way. Okay. I guess if you don't do it like right away. I don't know. Yeah, that's really dumb. You gotta, like, why would I do it better if I'm further away than I'm closer to? It makes no sense. Okay. I don't know what that represents. Am I supposed to be? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be. No, I guess not. Oh, okay. It's just a game of this. Oh, that was actually supposed to be like doing something. Not the most interesting thing in the world to be doing here. Is this really it? I thought maybe I'd have to. This is like Battletoads style. Oops. Too early. Yeah, I can't go up. This can't be the whole level, right? I'm just being dumb. Please tell me I'm just being an idiot and I need to like actually go somewhere. Yeah, I think I do. But where? Where do I go? This is so stupid. Oh boy.
This train will take me.
I swear, if it's just a whole level where I have to just dodge up and down the whole time, I'm gonna be really upset. I couldn't go forward though. I couldn't jump on the car in front of me. And you don't really have enough time in between to do anything else. Yeah, it's like the worst speeder bike level in Battletoads ever. Oops, I wasn't paying attention. I really don't think there's anything else to this. It does last a long time, though. The one thing that made me think that maybe I have to do something else is the music like stopped and then like restarted. This can't be right. I've got to be missing something. Oops, dang it. This just cannot be the whole level. No, it can't be. Alright. What is going on here? Okay. Yeah, I was right. You definitely do something else, but... Okay, the game did almost nothing to tell me about that. This isn't gonna end well. Yeah, I did not care for that section at all. The way the camera's positioned there, maybe I could have moved it, I'm not sure, but it just was not obvious. And then you have to like worry about dodging all the time. I don't know. I didn't care for that at all. Can I actually fight this guy now, please? Oh boy. Okay. What? Ooh. What am I doing here? I don't understand. Are you... Oh my god, are you serious? This is so stupid. Can I just kill this guy already? It's very direct of you to say it that way.
Watch out! An intruder!
The button prompt changed on me. God, I hate that attack. Alright. Hopefully I don't screw it up this time.
I am the only one who lives forever.
That was it, huh? Yeah, that's... So, you can tell here this is, you know, this is a group that prioritized a cool set piece than it did, you know, interesting boss fights. At least in this particular chapter. Although I'm not really sure this game's divided in chapters the way the first one is.
Next time you creep up on me from behind will be your last.
Zobek sent me. He feels you might need my help as you're still weak.
I can look after myself, boy. I don't need anyone's help. Least of all yours.
What are we looking for?
This train leads somewhere important. I saw many of their elite boarding it. Find where this leads, and we find the antidote.
Come on, let's not waste any more time.
So now I have a companion. Interesting.
We'll continue on this way.
Before you do that, let me explore a little bit. Anything cool over here? It looks like there's a path that way, but on the map, but I can't. Let's see. Is there a way up there? No. Alright, fine.
Come on, let's not waste any more time.
Please do not tell me what to do, guy. All right. All right, let's see if I can get some health back here real quick. Now we killed him.
Come on, damn beasts! Careful with those up there. Come on, damn beasts!
I have to wait till they're standing to eat their... Yeah, this is some interesting little annoyances, maybe you call them. Which is a shame, because actually I think in a lot of ways the combat's actually more fun than it is in the original Lords of Shadow.
Come on, damn beasts!
Alright. And that's where I came in from. I have to go through there, I guess. Can I free something in here?
Come on, let's not waste any more time.
I'm not trying to waste time, man. Oh, there's something.
Come and hold this switch.
Find some way for me to reach you.
I don't really care about you, so... Did I do it?
Come on, let's not waste any more time.
Alright. What's down here? Oh. Happen to have a key to this, that's good. What do I get for that? I don't know what that was. Alright. Cool. I might end up having to go back to the shop to get more of those keys then if I'm going to spend them on stuff like that.
Come on, let's not waste any more time.
Oh boy.
You're no match for me.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see now. Press.
Take my hand and jump.
I mean, you could climb that. You don't need to. All right, whatever. You could literally climb that. That one, maybe. Maybe not. I could also just jump over. What? Whatever. Whatever. I've leapt over far crazier leaps than that.
Come on, let's not waste any more time.
Alright, alright. They really have to stop having characters talk to you during games like this. It's one of my real...
To go now.
Really? Okay. Some of my big pet peeves where characters just jabber on at you over and over and say stupid things. It really does not add anything to games. Except annoyance. Oops. Oh. Oh. No, go the other way. There we go. How do I get over there? Oh, I go up. Okay. Got it. I think I got it. Why would you go? Okay. Dracula has a lot of blood to just give away like that. Okay, the next thing I need to do... Let's go back this way? No, wait. Wait. Oh, wait, there is something there. Okay, how do I get up there? There's gotta be a way, right? I'm looking around here. Yeah, there's gotta be a way to get up on that beam there, I would think, right? So this is what I don't know. I don't understand. Because that'll take me there, and I don't want that. I want... How do I get over there? Because it won't let me just jump wherever I want. Can I just jump to that one? Oh. Can I? I feel like I should be able to jump up there, right? Ah, yes, okay. I was gonna say, I've got to be able to. There There we go. Alright, what are you gonna give me? Chaos. Do I just jump onto that one? I think I might. Yep. I'd really like a life one. Nope. More chaos. Alright. Now I think I jump back onto this, right? Yeah, and then... Alright. Done deal. I can't swing, I don't think, right? So how do I get there? I don't know.
Father! Mother is very frightened. Can you come with me?
No?
No!
What's happening?
Someone wants to hurt us.
Something gives me the impression that this is not actually Adrian here.
My son.
Alright, back in the castle. Cool. This is the far more interesting part of the game, in my opinion. Not actually sure where I'm supposed to go now. But I can't go that way, so that means I only have one option. Howdy.
My lord.
Carmilla. This must be a dream.
And if you were never to wake again, would it matter?
I destroyed you a long time ago.
But that wasn't you. All those years ago.
I do wonder what it's like to kiss a vampire, frankly.
I am yours now.
Seriously, for two vampires to kiss each other.
Do with me what you will.
What do you get out of that, I wonder? Uh-oh. My life bar changed to purple. That's no good. Stupid Dracula.
Now I am inside of you, and your weakness will be my strength. Bitch. You'll never leave here, my
Dracula, you can't use that word anymore, man. It's not cool. I mean, you did destroy her after all, so I think she's entitled to a little revenge. Carmilla's corrupt blood is inside you. Its power will grow when you take damage. You will become her servant when it possesses you completely. So the point is, don't die. So can I... Did I do it? Alright, how many of these guys do I have to fight? So I'm really curious because I was trying to turn off my what would you call it? I can't think of the word right now. My mind is going blank. I was trying to turn off the Void Sword, and it was not letting me for some reason. It like wasn't reading the input or something. Very strange. Do I still have Carmilla's corrupted blood in me? Oh. Guess who that is?
Sorry. Gabriel. Are you real? Or just a dream too?
I am here.
Totally not here.
What power is behind this? You're standing here as if 1,000 years had not passed since the last time I saw you alive. And your son, hidden deep inside you.
I had to protect him from you, Gabriel. They knew. They told me what you were going to become. I had no choice.
And did they tell you of your own death at my hands? Huh? Did they tell you what would happen to our child? Did they? Did they tell you that blood would fight against blood for all eternity? You were deceived, Marie. Tell me, is this God's reward for the devoted and the foolish?
You are no fool, Gabriel.
I am no longer Gabriel, woman. I am the dragon, Dracul. I am the Prince of Darkness. I am, and will be, forever a thorn in his side. That is my vengeance.
I know who you are. And I know you want this to be over. But this suffering had to happen. And it will come to an end soon, my love. I have been sent back to help you.
You cannot help me. You're not here. You're not real.
I am as real as the blood of that witch that is poisoning you as we speak. Ah, this castle and its inhabitants fear that you will leave this place forever. They will stop at nothing to keep you here. Your power keeps them alive.
See, the whole game could have been about that. You didn't need this whole Satan returning business.
This place has been my home for many centuries. Now, all I want to do is escape. I've seen our son here. This is no place for a boy.
It's no place for you either, Gabriel. It never has been. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to return to us. To your family. Now you must drink my blood.
Always with the blood.
It will help fight Carmela's spell.
Always with the blood. I'm not sure. Why did he bite Carmel in the first place? I don't really get that. Didn't work.
Remember, I am always with you.
So they introduced a problem and resolved it like instantly? Is that what happened? I think that's what happened. All these things that could have been really cool story points. So, okay, so forget Zobek and forget Satan returning and forget all that. How much more interesting and compact could this have been had they just focused on Dracula eventually deciding he wanted to stop being Dracula, the castle not letting him leave, so he has to fight all of the inhabitants of the castle. He somehow gets tricked into biting Carmilla so that he's poisoned, and then that being like a subplot. All these things could have happened and would have been really interesting. So I'm still poisoned, yeah. So it could have been really cool. But well, we'll see how this plays out. I don't know yet. Maybe it does become more interesting. The story of Marie goes well beyond one of courage and fervent loyalty. When the mirror revealed Gabriel's fate, she was forced to make the most difficult decisions a mother ever has to face. She turned her son over to the Brotherhood of Light, hid his existence from her own husband, and sacrificed her life for the good of humanity. I assume that's what happens over the entire course of Mirror Fate, or we get retold all that. Despite having died long ago, her memory remains alive in Dracula, awakening the emotions of the man he once was, guiding his actions toward the light, and reminding him that the end of his lineage is near. Okay.
Here you are.
So I have to get to fight her, or what happens? No. How did that hit me? Yeah, so I don't... Yeah, it's... Hitboxes being kind of finicky are always a thing in this game. Pretty frustrating.
I'm back.
Yeah, I know you're back. Can I just fight you, please?
You're finished.
Alright, so clearly I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. Sneaking up on her. Yeah. Alright, that I was far away enough that time. I'm hoping that replenishes a little bit of that. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Alright.
You didn't think you'd beat me, did you?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh. Oh, staying away from her apparently is what I'm supposed to be doing.
I'm getting tired of chasing you.
I don't know what that means.
Where are you, my prince?
This is what I was really doing.
I'm starting to get bored.
That's good.
I can smell you.
Please tell me this is the last one. Yep.
Don't think you've defeated me, my prince.
I won't tell you that I've defeated you, but I would like to defeat you. That would be nice. Alright, let's go. Is that water? What was that? I still don't remember what these are for. Only one more though, and I get something. I have failed in my mission, my brother. Take this scroll and give the cardinal this news. Our Lady Carmilla, founder of the Brotherhood and subject of so many legends, wanders the rooms of this castle, as if 500 years hadn't gone by since she disappeared, and in her earthly and human form. If I am not losing my mind, this vision is the perverse product of the mind of the Lord of Evil who resides in this place. Like Romanus of his memory. Oh, like remnants of his memory, the demon of his mind, are as real as this castle any of the stones is made of. I can't read. All right. This is cool. I like this. I'm going to Carmilla's lair, but I don't... Oh, don't. Don't.
My love.
I just ate you. What?
I thought I'd never see you again. Now drink from me again. The witch's blood is powerful.
Close Close your eyes.
Like, this seems so weird to me.
No, Gabriel!
Oh boy. I knew it. Doppelganger time.
This is pointless. He knows your tricks. Only my blood can undo the spell.
Do I really have to choose? Are you serious right now?
You know me, Gabriel. You must choose.
Are you serious?
I have faith in you. Choose me. I am your woman. I am yours.
I don't think she would say that.
Deep inside, you know the truth. She is trying to make you doubt me. Ignore her. Follow your heart. Don't fall for her wiles. I am the one.
I mean, alright.
No, my prince, no!
They couldn't have made those text prompts any more obvious. Unless they do a bait and switch on you, but... Let's see. No, I was right.
What a disappointment you are.
They were so obviously coded to be Carmilla or Marie.
Bad choice.
Can we please fight? I want to have a good boss fight before the end of the stream. Come on. Rebar.
Now you are going to be.
I don't remember what Carmilla's design looked like in the first game, but she's gotten very top heavy in this one.
It's inevitable, my love. You will be mine.
I think I have to. Okay, alright.
Come to me, servants.
Alright. Really, is that it?
It's inevitable, my love. You will be mine. Give yourself over to me, my prince.
I don't like. Yeah. How am I supposed to maintain?
It's inevitable, my love. You will be mine.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to.
Your heart beats for me. I know
Alright. Maybe getting rid of these guys will help. I'm not sure.
your heart beats for me.
Does
I
it?
know it.
Alright.
Give yourself over to me, my prince.
Alright, back up against the wall. How am I supposed to.
Your heart beats for me.
How am I supposed to do this?
Come to me, servants.
I do not understand. Because that stops me from.
It's inevitable, my love. You will be mine.
That literally stops me from getting subsequent hits on her where I can actually do something about it, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do.
Your heart beats inevitable, my love. You will be mine.
Yeah, that's the attack. It's like
Give yourself over to me, my prince.
yeah, I do not get this.
Come to me, servants. It's inevitable, my love. You will be mine. Your heart beats for me. I know it.
All right. I don't understand. I did the thing. Am I supposed to die? So I couldn't hit her enough. No. Projectiles. All right, let's try that again. How did I do it the one time and then didn't work any other times after that? That's what's so weird about it.
and turns him into a nightmare.
All right, come on. Oh my god, the loading time. Come on.
Your heart beats for me. I know it. Come to me, servants.
Okay, just do that. Lesson learned. Although I feel like it does get more challenging.
Give yourself over to me, my prince. Come to me, servants.
Okay, if it stays that color.
Your heart beats for me. I know it. It's inevitable, my love. You will be mine. Your heart beats for me. I know it.
God, it's
Come to me,
annoying.
servants.
That's really annoying.
Your heart beats inevitable, my love. You will be mine. Your heart beats for me. I know it. Give yourself over to me, my prince.
Alright, I think this might be enough, but we'll see. Alright, yes, good. So it takes 4 of those. Alright, can I actually fight you now?
Give in to desire, my love. My love runs through your veins, my lord. Come, my prince, don't let me hurt you. Give in to desire, my love. My love runs through your veins, my lord.
Alright. I'll try this again.
Give in to desire, my love.
Yeah, that's definitely how you do it.
My love runs through your veins, my lord. Come to me, servants. My love runs through your veins, my lord.
That's my fault.
You're destroying him!
That's
My love
not
runs
cool.
through your veins, my lord. Come, my prince, don't let me hurt you.
I'm not sure why that was not working out quite like I hoped, but that's fine. Where's the other one?
Come, my prince, don't let me hurt you.
There we go, that's more like it. Oh man.
My love runs through your veins, my lord.
Kind of a cool idea, but a little frustrating because I don't like having to just... So the thing is they rely on the magic, right? And in order to get magic, you have to fight people.
Come on, don't resist it.
So that's the thing I don't like about it is that, yeah, it forces you into using magic, and it shouldn't do that. It should let you beat it with just regular attacks because the whole magic thing is it's a little heavy-handed, and kind of a bummer. You should be able to use it to your advantage, but you shouldn't have to use it for the boss fights, in my opinion. Because it just drags them out. Whoa.
You will be mine, and no one else's.
The drink me.
Take my life, my love. Let me help you.
I've waited long enough.
Okay.
I'll make you love me if I have to.
I do like this though.
You will live only for me.
That's the thing. I mean, I like the ideas of it. I'm not sure how to block that.
You will live only for me.
Okay.
I'll make you love me if I have. You will be mine, and no one else's.
Yeah, you said that already. All right.
Gabriel!
I do like how she wears the same kind of attire that Gabriel wore, the Brother Light attire.
In your dreams.
I'm gonna be honest, I've seen that image before and I thought it was a meme. Like a photoshopped meme. I didn't realize that he literally threw rebar through her face. It's kind of funny, actually. Okay. So I'm about 6 hours in, I think. Which means I'm probably somewhere on the halfway point. Ooh, boy, I have a buttload of experience points. So that's good. That means a couple more streams and I should probably get through this sucker. So anyway, I'm going to call it there for today. This is pretty good. Definitely some moments that I found quite frustrating. It's a shame that this is the only real boss fight I got through in 3 hours. And it was an okay boss fight. It wasn't my favorite, but it was not bad. Definitely seen worse. But, you know, it's just one of those things. So we'll see. Definitely, I don't think this game holds up as well as the first one overall, as a complete package so far. But definitely has some cool stuff in it. So I'm trying not to discount that, even though it's hard not to point out the things that are annoying about the game rather than things that are good. So, in any case, I think I will call it there. And thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be back on soon to play some more of this and get closer and closer to the end. So, alright, I'll catch you next time.